Hey, what's going on, guys? How you all doing out there and thing? Take a sip of this here. And it's quite muggy here where I am. But I was surprisingly off work today. I actually went to work this morning, got there. Oh no, you don't work today. So came back home, you know what I mean? And I'm sitting here thinking, well, actually, I was sitting here watching some YouTube videos and then I started to think about what I was watching and all of that. And I noticed something. I totally noticed something, y'all. Not very many people speak about peace or peace of mind or peace and love anymore. Everything you see on television, you see in the movies, or you see even on YouTube to a certain degree, it's got to be dramatic. And if you break the vibe down and thing, if you break it down, it starts from interpersonal relationships like friendships and even in relationships there's got to be some kind of drama. Like a person can't just talk about peace and love anymore, you know what I mean? It's got to come off of something that's drastically changing their lives and thing, you know what I mean, for them to even to contemplate peace and love. Everything has got to be dramatic. Now, I look at it from the perspective. I haven't been traveling a whole lot the last few years, so I look at it a lot from the perspective of where I am. And where I am, man, if there ain't drama, they don't want it to be around it. If there's no drama, people do not want to be around it, period. Let's look at this stuff. Okay, so I started doing some storytelling, and I went in there and see what kind of storytelling people are doing on YouTube. And I don't know if it's where I am, but the type of storytelling is like my best friend slept with my boyfriend. I caught my husband cheating, and it's all drama, drama, drama. And yeah, you gotta have some kind of a conflict or drama there. You know what I mean? But it seems like people, I don't know, they get like an adrenaline rush on somebody else's misfortune. Everything is okay. Everybody wants to be entertained, but even on Facebook, the memes that people put up is at the expense of somebody or what somebody believe. Like I saw a meme on Facebook that says, "Women used to scream, 'I am woman, hear me roar,' but now they're so offended. They say, 'Don't call me this or don't call me that,' or. And I'm sitting there going, and of course, you got all kinds of people just like, yeah, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, yeah. And I'm sitting there, this is not funny. Because the same people who are talking about how women used to be, and it's dudes putting this up, right? It's guys. The same guys that are acting like if they have a problem with the modern women, like they say, it's the same ones that would have a problem with a woman if she says, 'I am woman, hear me roar.'" I think, I personally think there's a total misconception of what feminism should be, or what the feminism that I was raised with is not the same feminism now. It's been infiltrated by material things. A woman is a bad bee because she's making money and stuff like that. I did read you for 20 years. If you speak of peace, you're weak. And it reflects in everything. It reflects in your ideology if it surrounds peace. And like I said, I'm speaking for where I am here, especially. Even in dating, if you're a nice, calm, peaceful type of person, that ain't sexy. That is not. Women do not find that stuff attractive. Period. Where I am. And they like that fake beating the chest. I'm a man, that kind of vibe there. Oh yeah, they go for that all the time. And that's my experience. But if you talk peace of love and wanting peace of mind, sitting and watching a sunset or a sunrise, Oh, they say they want that, but that's boring to them. You know what I mean? They want to fight all the time and thing. You know what I mean? Luckily, I'm the type of person who was taught to be happy by himself. You know, it's just not. I don't want to be by myself all the time, but you know, my mom raised me to be self-sufficient and be happy by myself. But you know, if you speak peace here, they want you around specifically when it's convenient for them, and then they want to go elsewhere. You know what I mean? This is not like a pity party by any stretch of the imagination, because I kind of like being alone because I get to think a lot. Because I overthink sometimes, but you know, I'm always thinking about stuff. But peace of mind is not what's on people's mind. And here's what I see. I was watching some videos today. People say they want peace, but they don't want peace. They want you to believe what they believe so that they feel safe in their own skin. That's peace of mind to them. Peace of mind is not walking in a garden, you know what I mean, and smelling the flowers, or taking a stroll on the beach. Or that's not the type of peace of mind they want. They want you to be like them. And if you're not like them as far as the color of the skin is concerned or the nationality is concerned, then that's not peace to them, because you're different. I was about to say something about me being on the radio. I was on the radio for 20 years. And the 20 years I was on the radio, I was speaking peace and love, peace and love. And me and my buddy Scott, we did a radio show called The Rude Boys. If you know, I have a t-shirt that says Rude Boys on it sometimes. And we even get death threats for talking peace and love. We got death threats. We had a guy write the station and tell the administrators there, it was a college radio station, why do you have that liberal crap on there? You know, that hippie peace and love stuff. You know, that's all liberal crap. We don't want that kind of stuff on there, you know. And it's like, I'm not even liberal. I'm just human, you know what I'm saying? And even the news, you can't, news is not news, it's entertainment. People want to be entertained. They want to see that battle going on between two different people. And nobody's really saying anything. You know what I mean? Nobody's really saying anything. They're just like quarreling and arguing. And at the end of it, nothing is resolved. Or nobody have any idea of how to resolve anything. Because that's not the point anymore. The point is to just create that drama. You know what I mean? Now, when I first started this channel, I used to do a certain, and I ain't going to call out names or nothing like that, you know. I used to do a certain demographic of people. And because I wanted to learn about them. And then I'd do one country in that continent, and people would get on there and call each other cockroaches. And, oh, why are you talking to them? They're slaves, you know. And, I mean, I used to hear all kind of crazy stuff. And I'm like, all I want to do is to learn about the place. Try to have some peaceful conversations about stuff, you know. And these people just come on there and start fighting. And I think one of the reasons why a lot of people are always on here asking me, well, why isn't your channel like getting more views? You know, why isn't your reactions getting, you see, because I'm not looking for conflict, man. I just want to 2 revolutions and a full-scale invasion. That's enough for a lifetime right there. I don't really want to fight with nobody. I'm not looking for utopia either. I'm just peace of mind. I want to be able to travel and enjoy stuff without having to worry about, oh, I'm different and this person's going to have an issue with me. I know it's a pipe dream and it's probably not going to happen. But hopefully my personality, and this is how I am really, this is how I am, like, and it doesn't mean I don't get angry and stuff. Sometimes I do. But I never say stuff to hurt people or do anything like that. I like to sit them calmly and talk about stuff. If we can't find a solution, it's a big world. We go our separate ways. There's no need having conflict all the time. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like people, and especially in this culture here, they thrive on conflict. I don't know. How is it where you are? You tell me how it is where you are. I would hope that me on here talking and telling the stories and stuff like that would try to give people some peace of mind. Peace of mind with themselves, with the people that they're around, you know what I mean? That's what I want from doing this, and I love doing this. And before I forget, let me say thank you for those who comment, and all the positive vibe that I get from comment, telling me about where you're from, correcting me when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for doing that. You know what I mean? Because this is all about learning stuff and trying to learn each other. Because once I start traveling again, I want to understand. I don't just want to go and disrespect anybody. Now, I started to do a series of a lot of the videos on the Irish slavery, and I have some people coming on there, and I also watched a lot of videos of people reacting to it and stuff like that, and people are like, "Oh, they're just trying to water down the African experience of slavery and stuff." And what I'm thinking is, if that watered down what you think or what you know of as history to your people, if it watered it down to you, then you're not very convicted in how you feel about the history that your ancestors went through, experienced. Just because another group said that they were enslaved too, doesn't in my mind diminish what happened to my ancestors. And I was watching another a video here by a certain news program, and the woman was on there saying that here in America, that immigrants and gay people and women have hijacked the civil rights movement. You know what I mean? And she's saying we don't owe them anything, we just owe African American stuff. And this was not an African American saying this. And I'm sitting there thinking, there's a political reason why she's saying that, is because she's trying to get them to vote with her. But once they vote and they get the power, are they going to be saying the same thing? Or are they going to be saying know your place? Now, it's a whole different situation here than it is in the rest of the world. In some places, I guess, you know what I mean? Because I know there's racism all over the world. I'm not that naive. But my experience of racism has been here. And this is one of the other reasons why I said that people who see peace as somebody who sees the world from their worldview and believe in them, I don't talk much about racism. I'm not like other people that say, it's because I'm black this happens. I don't do that. And a lot of the people around here who are not of darker complexion, they like that about me. And they have the misconstrued notion that I see it their way. When I myself experience that stuff, like all the time, I walk the street at night, die N-word, I get that all the time. What I say is, I don't know who that is. That person is not really affecting my life. Just like me, they don't have any power. The only power they could have over me is if they step out of the car with a gun. Most people won't. They just run them out. So am I going to get upset about that and go, oh, no, I don't. 'Cause I don't know who that was. Don't care who that was. They are not going to change anything in my life. I could get all upset and get my blood pressure rise and be all upset, you know what I mean? No. I don't know that person. I could tell stories about stuff that happened to me and I just go, I'll never see that person again. They have no power over me. And when I say, It's a concerted political effort to keep people divided. And a lot of people are falling for that. For real, man, a lot of people are falling for that. But I'm still going to keep preaching the peace and love and thing until the day I die. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way it's going to be. You understand, man? But, I just wanted to get on here and do a little bit of, well, it wasn't really a rant or anything like that. And let's just preach that peace and love. Let's just preach it, man. I know we, try to drown out all the other stuff that's going on, all the other nipping and fighting, and you know what I mean. I didn't just thought of that. I remember right after the invasion of my island, I was hanging out with a soldier, not from my country, but a soldier from the invading army. And he said, man, I am so glad this war is over, or this fighting is over. He didn't say war, he said fighting is over. He said, I wouldn't be sitting here having this really nice conversation with you watching the bloody sunset. He was just a dude who go to the military, and he ended up there. Became really good friends. He was actually from New York. Had a nice conversation. Of course, it helped a little bit that we were like, passing around a little something and thing, you know what I mean? Doing up the peace and love talk, but Anyway, man, I think I did a mini rant here, kind of like, but hope you guys are doing all right where you are, all right? I hope everything is relatively peaceful where you are. Generally speaking, we usually have peaceful times, we just have to stop. Don't let all that other stuff around us get to us, and enjoy the moments of peace and quiet. Appreciate what we have around us, or who we have around us. I appreciate looking out my window and watching the sun bounce off the green leaves out there. You know what I'm saying? But thank you all again for watching this with me, and watching all the videos with me and stuff. Thanks for the comments. Keep them coming. And if you like the stuff I put out, like on it. You know what I mean? I really like doing this here, you know what I mean? And I would like to do more of it with time come up, you know what I mean? If you all want to support the channel, check out my t-shirts and stuff like that. That would go a lot to help with the equipment and stuff like that. You understand what I say? I'm going to be going outside more, because it's kind of boring sitting in here. No. Well, it's not boring me talking. It's just background there, you know what I'm saying? But I'll do a little bit of outside vibe and thing, because this is actually being fun here doing this. So y'all take care of each other, all right? And today's Friday where I am. Enjoy your weekend. If it's not too muggy where you are, go outside and sit down. Even if it's too muggy, get you an ice cream, a drink of water, go sit somewhere where there's a body of water, a river or whatever. Enjoy. Go enjoy a starlit night or something, all right? Y'all take care of each other. Cool runnings.